Okay, welcome to the Caribou Data Science channel on YouTube. This is a special midnight special session. It's going to be we're going to go through and we're going to walk through and we're going to install Slackware Linux 15.0 into an Oracle virtual machine. Okay. So if you're up at this hour, by all means, thanks for stopping by the stream, stop by the chats. Let me know. Be sure to click the bell icon to let me know if and whenever I go live. I will next be live streaming Monday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday, Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Tuesdays and Thursdays on Odyssey, okay? But anyway, let's get on with the show. Alright. And just a brief little bit of background, if you will. That's, Slackware is one of the was one of the earliest stable distributions. Okay, I think probably probably the second oldest distribution could in fact be Red Hat. Now, an interesting bit of trivia about Linux distributions: there's actually two different file system structures in Linux. There's what's called the BSD, which comes from the Berkeley College Systems Unix version, and the System 5 structure, which comes from AT&T, the original developers of Unix, by the way. Slackware uses the BSD system file system structure. Okay, while Slackware uses, at least used to, Slackware or Fedora used to use the System 5 structure. Now, like I said, I started using Slackware back in the late 90s, and that's right, back in the 20th century, into the 20th century. I began using Linux before the kernel even turned 1.0. So that tells you how far I go back. Slackware, one note about Slackware, that's not one of those distributions that releases a lot of updates, as far as I know. Releases a lot of new versions, as far as like you can see. It's been like this was released in 15 was released in 2022. It's probably the first release in maybe 3 or 4 years even. Okay, I can't even recall what the name of the original developer was. Okay, oh, Pat. Well, I can't remember what his name was. Okay, but anyway, so this is Slackware, Slackware.com. There you have the original thing. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I did go back and review this video here a little bit. Slackware current with help of Surge. Okay, this is from DistroTrue DT. I go back and refresh my memory. But you know the thing about this? Not a lot has changed in Slackware distribution. Installation path, as you'll see. It's basically the same. It's basically the same thing I did back 20 years ago. Okay. Anyway, we're going to start out tonight. With VMware, I've already taken the liberty of downloading by the way, there is a live distribution also. You can install it to a disk, or you can boot it directly through VMware. We're going to be using the install DVD, 3.6 gigabytes worth. Okay, and I've already gone out and set up a new virtual machine. Okay, set up a new virtual machine. I give it 25 gigs of hard drive space, or 25 gigs of hard drive space, 17 about 16-17 gigabyte of RAM, and about 64 megabytes of memory. Like I say, 25 gigabytes of storage space. And you can see over here, go over here, down to storage. You can see we can come over. We're going to change to our other disk. Okay. We'll install this. We'll go over here. We'll do a start. Now our goal tonight is to at least get. Did I start? Okay. This is also being recorded. As I just said before the live stream, I've already downloaded the disk from installation disk from the website Slackware.com. And I gave Slackware 25 gigabytes of space, about 16 gigabytes of memory, and 64 gigabytes of video memory. Okay. Hit enter again. First thing you would do is CF disk, select label type. I don't know. Free space, new, gigabytes, type, Linux file system. Let's do it right. I'll come back and quit. Now we do setup, key map, set up target. There we go. Quick format, the extension. Install from. That's a whole question. Let's see if this works. Okay, good. Base install programs. We're going to drop off that right there. You know, the FAQs and how-tos are an old tradition in Linux. They're actually really good early document. The FAQs and how-tos will give you summarized steps of how to install packages and do things like configure DNS and all kinds of stuff like that. So it's we'll leave it in there. Linux kernel source, KD desktop, networking, text type. No, we don't really need text. Windows file system applications. Yeah, I used to be really hardcore, and I go through and I would install each thing individually. Terse, full, everything. Now we'll go sit and let this run for a few moments. You know, one thing about using the virtual machine is things install really fast because it's not writing to a literal hard disk. And at some point, I may pause the recording just to see if we can sit through this whole thing. But yeah, like I say, Linux, Slackware is not the most beautiful distribution out there. Okay, as you can see, its install system is very basic. There is, in fact, an install command you can do. There's actually a command you can use to update your packages.
chegar na roda vai entrar. Tem quadrilha, animação, casamento.
There that is.
Só não vem quem tem outra.
Like I was saying, you don't. This in many ways, this is the exact opposite of, say, ARC, which is a rolling update distribution. Well, now why it's still installed on 2.7, I don't know. He does install 3.9. Of course, 3.12 is the latest version. So maybe we go in and we update to the developer version of which we will do. Which I got that thanks to distro how to go into the mirrors file and select a developer version versus a stable version. Ruby, interesting. Rust is there. I wonder if Julie is there. Oh no. Let's come over here. Let's see.
Chegar na roda vai entrar. Tem quadrilha, animação, casamento bom. Só não vem quem tem outra fogueira pra pular. E a barra da calça já queimou. Mané fogueteiro, os estalos vai lançar. E as
Can't call it K-Package. This KDE. I actually think at some point you're given the option to select your desktop manager. Now, also mention that they also have a live stick. They also have a live version, which you could write to a DVD or you could write to a USB stick. Now, you also want to point out that I really don't need the source code, but what the heck I got the space for anyway, right? I'll mention again that what I'm starting to say is Slackware doesn't do a lot of updates as far as I know. We'll find out over the course of time. I mean, you can go out and you should really update, say, Debian or Ubuntu like once a week, okay? Because it's constantly being updated. Well, that's not the way that Slackware works. I mean, he may be, maybe I don't know. I should, at least that's the way it used to be. Okay, but he does have a new package. He used to have to use, tar to update packages, but now we have a new package manager called Slack Pack. Is that what the Slack package? Slack package. Okay. Calendar support, but hey, if you are in the background, by all means, if you're a night owl tonight, by all means, stop by the stream and say hi, okay? Just check something. 2 views, 1.7 duration, that's interesting. I'm glad I'm not the only one. CBS, of course, CBS has been replaced by Git for the most part, or Git Labs for the open source version. So you can see it's installed a bunch of KDE themes. I'll also mention that the other main desktop environment is GNOME, G-M-O-N-E. Okay, now the original version, when I first started out, one of the first ones I used was FVWM. FVWM wasn't very fancy. It did have a configurable desktop manager, so you could configure the number of desktops you wanted. And historically, the way you would switch desktops would be using the Alt F keys. Okay, Kinlog, package, video editor, KDE, something. So it's installing a whole bunch of KDE packages, including probably. But one thing, according to DistroTube, it doesn't install LibreOffice, which is okay. We're going to build a Python environment here using Anaconda, okay? And we may even go in and change this. What it is, in a system like this, Python is a symbolic link to a version of R, or to a version of Python. We're probably going to go in and change that link, point it to the latest version of Python, okay? We got here a whole bunch of stuff. We have path, district, digital magnifier, port invention, okay? It seems to me oh, look at this. You got a version of Microsoft Money there. New stuff, nice. Miniature golf, paint, graphical diff utilities, web browser, okay, Conquer. Well, the question was, can I get a list of all the packages available? Once the command has been updated, you can view the available packages by running the column search package name. Oh, interesting. Okay. We got over here system log, text editor, KTorrent. I've never been big on torrent, BitTorrent. Look, we even had a Rubik's Cube program, maybe. Redo this. Look at this. Yeah, so this is STD1, and you can see we used about 10 gigabytes. So see what it is? I just did it all. Now I'm back over to here. Oxygen KD magazine, Oxygen GDK plus engine. I'll probably play it safe and go with a KDE desktop. But you wonder for that what's it called? Like I was saying, you know what worries me? There's actually 2 people at this time of night. I've nothing more to do than drop my live stream. But if you are those 2 people back there, hey, don't be shy. Just, stop by the chat session, give me a few encouraging words, introduce yourself, and hey, let me know if you're interested to see more like this. What's this package? Pico, PyQt. So what's installed? SDL, libraries, accounting services. Now it's also possible that, since 1 and 2.7, I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. Now the question is, if I pointed to the 3.9, right? Will it break the installation system? That's the question. Will it break package manager? We'll find out. Now, is there a good reason to switch from your favorite distribution to Slackware? No, honestly, no, there's not. Maybe for like me, you get a little nostalgia for the old days when the kernel before the kernel reached version 1.0. Yeah, why not? Of course, like me, if you have plenty of hard drives, plenty of storage space, and you're running VMware like me, then the question is, why not install it? Why not install it? Why not install OpenBSD or FreeBSD, okay? Which we may actually do as another midnight session. There we go. How about, what do you think about a midnight session installing FreeBSD? Huh? What do you think about that? Now, I haven't done that. That's an install I haven't really done much with. I mean, I probably used it a couple times just to look at it like 20 years ago. I haven't really looked at it since. It was probably one of the first free Unix clones, actually, you know. Open source computer vision. We've been at this about 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes so far. And again, of course, if you like this type of night owl type of data analytics or data fun with data, by all means, drop a note in the chat section and let me know. Graphical User Interface Toolkit QT5. QT is used by, I think, by KDE maybe, or GNOME. Where it came from. It used to be that there was a XF86 of the X Windows program, but that was eventually replaced by an open source alternative. Speech dispatcher.
Siga meu conselho, desligue seus aparelhos, que a nossa hora chegou. Você sempre dizia.
Let's just try something here. Let's just take a look at something. In Modern Network Manager, so ends for network.
Aproveite essa chance de me ter no seu alcance. Aqui estou. Desde que eu te vi, só penso em poder tocar, em você estar em suas mãos. Não quero te distrair, nem te esperar. Eu quero toda a sua atenção. Você contando os dias e eu cantando melodias. Que som, que som. Sempre soube que a saudade só aumenta a vontade de ter alguém. Mas aqui estou, me mostra a beleza de ter tanta certeza e saber o que quer. Aproveite essa chance e se entregue pro romance do jeito que quiser. Desde que eu te vi, só penso em poder tocar, em você estar em suas mãos. Não quero te distrair, nem te esperar. Eu quero toda a sua atenção. Me olhe no espelho, passo um batom vermelho. Siga meu conselho.
Não, é que eu só queria saber se você vai conseguir ver. Eu acordei sentindo sua falta, saudade.
I hate to say it. Well, here's the thing. Most Linux distributions don't install all this type of stuff here. That's really the first thing. They really don't install this much crap.
Na real é que só queria que você soubesse que eu te adoro e preciso de você aqui.
Let's just check our space again. Well, I thought 25 gigabytes is going to be enough. Of course, DT did say that, wow, there's a whole bunch of, basically looked at the menus like, man, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of games, there's a lot of editors, there's a lot of programming tools. You know, it's, I guess you could say that out of the box, Slackware has sort of a kitchen sink approach to installation. XAP is X window manager packages. So X, since the different package sets are alphabetically, we should be getting close. Okay, we should be getting close to the end. Mozilla Firefox. Okay, good. Good.
Cadê nosso amor? Cadê? Até o chão. Até o chão.
Tava esse Slack package something, right?
Chega mais, choque, cheque, mate no escuro. Chega mais, choque, desce, sobe mais. Chega mais, choque, cheque, mate no escuro. Chega mais,
This is
choque,
interesting.
desce, sobe mais. Chega nessa festa, sente a lua cheia, beijo na bochecha, vai que relampeia. Chega do meu lado, chove no molhado, se perdeu no laço do meu rebolado. Chora miudinho, fala tão de ouvido, despertando o cio da minha libido. Chupa que é de cana, mais que doce mel, chupa que é de uva, me leva no céu. Lambe-se, lambuza, nunca se recusa, me acende a chama. Chama. Chega de chuvisco, beijo, tempestade, fica na vontade da minha maldade. Se é sim ou não, o X da questão, desce balançando até o chão. Chega mais, choque, cheque,
Maybe it'd be some nice little graphic interface here for us.
Chega mais, choque, desce, sobe mais. Chega mais,
Why?
choque, cheque,
Why?
mate no escuro.
Done this to generate an initial RAM disk for
Chega mais, choque, desce, sobe mais.
We're getting close here, folks. Everything's installed. We're down to the final configuration. So what did it take us? About 30 minutes to do the final configuration. Let's see. Generate USB boot disk. No skip.
Deixa, eu só quero dançar, soltar, e quem viver verá. Deixa, eu só quero dançar, soltar, e quem viver verá. Chega mais, choque, cheque, mate. Eu só quero dançar, soltar, e quem viver verá. Chega mais, choque, desce, sobe. Eu só quero dançar, soltar. E quem viver verá. Chega mais, deixa. Cheque, eu só quero dançar. Soltar. E quem viver verá. Chega mais, deixa. Eu só quero dançar. Soltar. E quem viver verá. Chega mais, deixa. Cheque, eu só quero dançar. Soltar. E quem viver verá. Chega mais, deixa. Eu só quero dançar. Soltar. E quem viver verá. Até o chão.
CMI, something I haven't heard for a long time. Samba. What is that for U.S. history? Window Maker's one I forgot about. Routine tablet, very basic DWM. Let's go with well, let's see what happens here, shall we? this is sort of interesting. It doesn't seem to be powering up, does it? Oh, there it is. Phew. I was worried, and I'm like, oh man, don't tell me it's not going to boot. Of course, this is an old tradition. The little penguins at the top of an old tradition with Slackware, which I forgot about. There you go. So there.
A origem da caipirinha remonta a 1918 em São Paulo, onde era oferecida como bebida medicinal contra uma epidemia de gripe espanhola. A base principal da caipirinha era a chá. Caipirinha de abacaxi, maracujá, de morango e limão. Abre a boca. É como gelo,
And here we are.
sem cachaça. Tá legal. Tá legal.
Okay. System setting.
Abre a boca. É como gelo, sem cachaça. Tá legal. Tá legal. Tá legal. Tá legal.
Sinta só esse calor, sol que há de bela flor. As nuvens descem como um véu, caminho que trilha para o céu. Menino que corre, menina que canta, a água escorre na Semana Santa. E com as rosas jogadas no mar, tu ajoelhas pra Iemanjá. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. que se ama, abençoada, sol, mar e terra. Dança divina, joga capoeira. Batuque, tambor, mulher faladeira. Olhos no mar, pé na areia. Brisa que faz a palmeira dançar. Violão que ressoa no ar. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Abençoada, sol, mar e terra. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor. Solte a voz cantador pra nossa terra do amor.
So what do you think so far, guys? If we come back over here, start back up here. Right?
Vou mostrar pra ela minha capoeira. Toca esse tambor que eu danço a noite inteira. Vou fazer bonito, hoje eu vou te impressionar. No final da noite eu vou te conquistar. Vou mostrar pra ela minha capoeira. Toca esse tambor que eu danço a noite inteira. Vou fazer bonito, hoje eu vou te impressionar. No final da festa eu vou te conquistar. Capoeira ioiô, capoeira iaia. Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira. Capoeira ioiô, capoeira iaia. Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
Eu já senti o clima no ar. Você me quer e eu quero você também. Não há nada que precise me provar e que o destino nos leve além. Eu já senti o clima no ar. Você me quer
We're gonna come
e eu
down here,
quero você
And
também.
we're gonna go for the
Não há nada que precise me provar e que o destino nos leve além. Não há nada que precise me provar e que o destino nos leve além.
Capoeira ioiô,
Ioiô,
capoeira iaia.
iaia,
Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
capoeira,
Capoeira ioiô,
ioiô,
capoeira iaia.
iaia.
Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
Now I can do Slack update.
Capoeira ioiô,
Ioiô,
capoeira iaia.
iaia,
Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
capoeira,
Capoeira ioiô,
ioiô,
capoeira iaia.
iaia,
Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
Oh yeah.
Capoeira ioiô,
ioiô,
capoeira iaia.
iaia,
Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
capoeira,
Capoeira ioiô,
ioiô,
capoeira iaia.
iaia.
Ó Cupido vem flechar na capoeira.
Vem abrir teu sorriso em teu colo, eu preciso adormecer. Essa cara de anjo finjo que me acanho pra não assustar você. Vem abrir teu sorriso.
So this is going quite well at this point. Of course, we still have to do a reboot, right? To get into our system.
Logo que a chuva insinua que a gente se banhe de prazer, brindar o amor.
Yeah, so you can see the package manager is and probably even Slackware itself is still using the gzip, the tar zip, the ggz port. It's kind of interesting. This should give us a pop-up window. Now it has been over a year since it's been released, so it should be hopefully be a pretty good list of upgrades. It'll be interesting to see if, for instance, Python is upgraded to like a more recent, like 3.10 or 3.11 maybe. This isn't too bad. By the way, if you're in the background, I'd appreciate if you stop by the chat session and say hi, and also drop me a like button on the screen. As you can see, there is quite a bit of things. Yes, indeed. There is a whole new version of Bash, Bind. Of course, we're a little bit risky here because it's so this could take a few moments. Let's look for a browser here.
As nuvens no verão acabaram de trazer outro calor. Brilham raios do sol que me guiam pra onde existe amor. Leves com areia lá do rio, terra vermelha que vai me curar. Melodia no violão, cidade já começou a tocar. Existe alegria. Vamos sair
ETL.
Hey, have you heard the news today? It seems we don't have more to wait. It's time to come back home. Hey, come on now, don't you hesitate. There's no reason to be afraid. Take my hand and come home. Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar de fora. Deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, nem pense em ficar de fora. Deixar de lado esse troço que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, que a sua mente inventou. Vamos embora pra casa, que a sua mente inventou. Que a sua mente inventou. Mas você ainda quer falar de amor, meu amor sem fim. Vem de volta pra mim. Vem de volta.
A really teeny tiny little file on here, but it goes out and just loads everything else in. So what the heck? I'm feeling kind of a frisky mood tonight. So let's go ahead. We finish this install. Let's go ahead and just do Anaconda.
Hey, have you heard the news today? It seems we don't have more to wait. It's time to come back home. Hey, come on now, don't you hesitate. There's no reason to be afraid. Take my hand and come home.
Audacious because apparently Audacious is switching to a non-open source model. There was quite a bit of ruckus raised in the Linux community about that. I'll tell you what, my friends, instead I'm going to go ahead and bring this first session because we've been at this an hour, so you can see, maybe, what do you want to do? Maybe, we'll see. We'll have to do another midnight session in order to finish up this install, but rather than have you sit through all this install, I'm going to wrap it up for right now, okay? Thanks so much.